Moonglow is a song I wrote based on a relationship that I sabotaged. And I can't remember whether I knew that I was sabotaging it or intentionally, or it was completely accidental. But for me,
Moonglow, where have you been all night? Covered by cloudy sky, so far away from me.
It takes me a little bit longer to really feel comfortable with somebody. And in gay years, you know, after 2 weeks, all of a sudden people are like, we're married. And you're like, what? How did that happen?
People invest too much time and they work too hard in a relationship that's never going to work, and they're too afraid to say goodbye. And usually you'll find someone who's in this terrible relationship, they break up, their life's over, and a week later they're walking down the street and they meet the person of their dreams.
And so you're never just sitting back with everything all settled and having that time be like, I have nothing to think about but whether or not this is right.
I didn't know how to be in a relationship with this person.
And after it kind of starts breaking up a little bit, what you were holding inside has no place to go but start to go out. And the more you start to say, yes, this is who I am, even in little increments, it just builds up until you're just finally like, I can't.
I was very aware that what I was doing was an act. And when you step outside of acting, it's very scary. Because I think outside of the act is where forever is.
How do you feel about it now?
I know I can't pretend that I never cared. I should have held you close. Instead I'm just running scared.
But I feel that these bad relationships are important because it's through those bad relationships you learn what you want and you learn what not to do, if you're able to learn from your mistakes.
You know, I can't make myself this unhappy, and I really can't be this horrible, nasty person, because all I ever thought about was, what am I going to be like when I'm 80?
Wasn't trying to hurt you, it's just my stubborn head. Was so scared to know you outside of my bed.
But I knew I messed up. I knew I messed up the relationship, but I kind of, it was a little too late is what had happened. And so I knew that he did not want to be a part of my life. By the time I got my bearings and said, oh shit, I really messed this up, and I wish I could kind of have this back. It's almost like an apology letter to someone, and